So this is Mad Abs 2. We are going to work full on the whole way through, all about the waistline, working it all different ways, different directions, and all at a pretty high intensity. So come on forward into press up position where we are going to start. So pull the waist in nice and tight, take a breath, and then just lift the right leg, and then lower, and then the left. So keep the middle in all the way through here, belly button to spine. Breathe nice and deep. So just lifting, lowering, waistline in. This is basically a little warm up here. So we're going to do another couple. So just one more each side. Lift and lower. Again, hold it. Take a breath. From here, we're going to shift our weight and we're in a side plank. And then from here, we thread. Underneath, reach up. Again. All right, so we've just got 6. So we are halfway. Breathe deep. Belly button to spine, hold that position. There's 5. All right, now 6. And then take a breath. Lower yourself down. We're into low side plank, where we're gonna lift up, waist in, feet stacked, because we're gonna do some leg lifts. So hands to the ceiling, and then lift and lower. Breathe deep. Waistline in. Waistline holding. All right, you've got 2 more here. Ooh, little wobble there. Keep it going. All right, last one. Now come down, take a breath. So just spin yourself around on the mat, and then lengthen the legs. Lengthen the arms, circle the shoulders. We're just kind of curl all the way down to the mat. Keeping the waist in, breathing nice and deep. Once we're there, double leg stretch. Bring the feet in, belly button to spine. Bring the legs up, knees over hips. Lift up the head and shoulders. You're gonna lengthen, arms and legs away, and then come back up to center. And then again, lengthen. So you're trying to get the hands and feet as close to the floor as you can without your back changing position. Your middle stays strong. Your breathing is deep. Keep it going. So reaching away. Head and shoulders are lifted the whole time there. So like a curl and a crunch, all at once. Breathe in deep. Another couple. Lengthen to the fingers, lengthen to the toes, and then last one. Come back. Keep the legs lifted. Let the head come down. Take a deep breath. Now lengthen the legs, toes to the ceiling. Waistline back in, and then just a little poke up towards the ceiling. So you can use your hands and just have a gentle touch on the floor, or you can cross your hands over your shoulders, and then you know they're not doing anything at all. So just trying to poke, lifting from the middle, feet up towards the ceiling, a little higher if you can. Hips are gonna lift just a fraction off the mat. All right, one last time, and hold it. Now, just cross scissor the legs as close to the floor as you can, and then pull them back up. So you can cross scissor back up, or the feet can come back up together. A little harder that way, up to you. Head and shoulders can be lifted. That makes it a little harder as well. All right, so you're lengthening through the legs, pulling the waistline in. It's all in here. All right, I know the legs are moving, but they're not doing the work. The work's right in the center, and your shoulders relaxed. Keep it going. One last time here, and then, woohoo. This time, I'm gonna cross this all the way down to the mat and just stay there. Take a breath, head comes down, arms come behind you. Now we're just gonna curl ourselves back up to sitting. Tuck the chin, circle the shoulders, and bring yourself back up to sitting. Woo-hoo. Have a stretch, take a breath, and then we've got some seated work to do. So, well, part seated. We're gonna come back onto elbows. So you're gonna support yourself on your forearms here. Waistline is in, take a nice deep breath. Bring the feet in, hover the toes off the floor. So this is version 1. You tilt the legs, so we'll go to the left, and you lengthen, and you come back to center, and then other way. So you're getting a nice wee twist, working the waist. All right, so this is mad abs, right? So we need to work a little harder, I'm thinking. So we come up to balance and we do it from that position instead. If that's too much, go back onto your forearms. All right, but we want to challenge this waistline. We want to make it stronger. Gonna have to work it hard to get the improvements that you want, to get the strength. All right, so breathing deep. Just lengthen. Light touch on the floor, just a fingertip touch. Okay, one last time. And then we've just got a slight change of position. We come to center. So now we come back onto forearms. The heels touch, the toes turn out, and the knees are a little bit turned out. So we're just gonna push the legs away and then bring them back in. Now, you want to try and get the feet as close to the floor as you can without your lower back feeling the work. So you might not be very close to the floor to start off with here, but that's your intention. Your aim is to get the feet almost touching the floor, but keeping the control in the waistline, pulling that middle in nice and tight. And I'm getting a little bit shaky on my waistline. All right, breathe deep, push away nice and strong. Keep that middle in, relax the shoulders as much as you can. You're supporting yourself from your six pack. All right, it's not just the shoulders there. And then, one last time. And then, okay, a little nervous about the next one. It's so difficult to make it look beautiful, but we will do our very best. We might not get it quite perfect first time. Slowly down, arms behind you, belly button to spine, pull the middle in nice and tight. We are going to lift hands and feet up together off the floor. Take a breath, and then slowly all the way back down. The whole time it's your waistline. Again, lift up, floating up, hardly, but trying to. All right, and then back down. All right, breathe in nice and deep, belly button to spine again, lifting up, waistline doing that work. All right, try not to get too shaky, and take it back down again. One last time. All right, breathe out, lift up, floating up. Ooh, not quite a float really, but hey, got there. Hold it, take a breath, and then come back down. Ooh, all the way down to the mat, take a nice deep breath, and then hey, guess what? We've got side planks on the other side to do. So, you roll yourself onto the other side. Now we're gonna start with a high side plank. So, legs not stacked, legs staggered here. Pull the waist in, lifting up, hold it there, and then we've got our threads. So we go under and lift, and under and lift. And your waistline, stay strong, breathe nice and deep. I know it's been working hard. It's got another minute or so, and then we're done. Then you gotta rest. All right, there's our 6. So now bring yourself down into our regular side plank. So we're gonna lift up from here, keep the waist in, and then we've got the leg lifts. So to breathe nice and deep, or if it's all a bit much, you can just have the knee down at this point, do a leg lift from that position. That's fine. So and then there you go, last one. Come back down, back to the mat, hug the knees in, take a deep breath, and then just rock gently, side to side. And there you go, mat abs finished.